Hello, Tracy here. Welcome back to my channel. So this is take 2. I just did 30 minutes of waffling on, ripping up material. Well, actually I didn't have to rip it up. A lot of it was scraps. While making some fabric bands with my scraps of material. So if anyone doesn't know, I can't remember the correct word for it. Sort of jumped in here, wanted to have a quick play. But this is one that I did last year. I've already cut some off and used it as a belly band in a journal, but this is all I've got left. I have in my last video that clearly I'm not going to show. What I have done is done several already ready for me to hand stitch. It doesn't look like much, but this here is going to end up looking like this. This is purely to use up my fabric scraps, which I have plenty of. So there's another one. I try to keep the tones relatively the same, so I've just pinned them on to a backing, and I will hand stitch each one going across later on while I'm watching a series that me and Mike are making. Decided to do something a bit different with this one. I had some blue scraps, so I have a journal this year in mind, so that one will go in that journal. Here's another neutral one. So what I thought I would do is, because I've basically wasted half an hour, I'm not going to go along and do a whole lot. I just wanted to show you what I've done, make sure I'm in focus this time, or in camera, in screen, and just show you what I do. So I want to do a pink one with another journal in mind that I want to do this year. So literally all I do is go through my scraps, get out scraps that are the same sort of colour family, neutrals, or this is like pinks. This actually came off old quilt that my daughter had when she was about 5, 6. We used to have pumpkin patch over here, and I bought this beautiful sort of like patchworky quilt, but I kept it for some reason, and now I'm glad I did, because these are the colourings that are on it. And I just cut them up into squares. I must find it and cut some up and gift some, because I do have quite a lot. They're only single. It was a single duvet cover, but there is a lot there still. I just have to find it. So yeah, I just did, this is generally around 2 inches across. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend. I've been uptown, got some fray check. Well, it's not called fray check over here, it's something else. But I got some of that for the piano roll journals that I've done, that all the signatures are stitched in. So I will show that on Wednesday on what's on my desk, and to show you what I'm working on. And then I need to decide, like, that's just a quick in-between project. So yeah, now to decide basically deciding what order I want to go in. So I quite like that, although let's do that at the top, that underneath, like that. So there's no rhyme or reason type thing with this technique. I just make sure I've got quite a bit overlapping, so that when I sew it, I make sure I capture it all on there. And the idea behind this is it's going to have lace and everything on it anyway. So that is it. I just wanted to jump on and show you my process on how I do them. So that's my pink one. So I'll just lay them all down like that. As long as you've got them sort of, what do I call it, matchy, the colourings, you can't go wrong. So yeah, I just did all those online out of screen. Dummy me, didn't check. but I was quite keen to get in here. It's the afternoon. I've been for a big walk. I knew if I didn't come in I wouldn't film, and I wouldn't be able to say hello to all you lovely people that come back time and time again and leave such lovely comments. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And I have been slack in the last couple weeks just with everything happening and, you know, life. And then, yeah, so I will take all of these away, hand stitch it, and then once I and it's loose hand stitch, and then what I'll do is go around and machine sew stitch. Or what you could do is actually is machine sew stitch first and then hand stitch, but I like to add all these pieces on too afterwards, so I'll just hand stitch these for the sake of keeping them down nice and flat, machine around, and then I know it's not going to move. And then when we come back, so tomorrow I will be back before it gets too hot in this room, because it gets extremely hot. Let me just chop a bit of this off so I can show you. So here's just a ratty bit of the end. So tomorrow we'll come along and then we'll go and pin like a lot of these type of things down. I will probably more than likely go into my doilies and see if there's a little pink flower or something like that. This would go gorgeous on a red belly band, but none of these are red. I'm just having a look at them quickly to see if I have got anything remotely. No, this is probably the closest. And you know, to be honest, that's not too bad, but I don't think I would put that on there. Although, in saying that, you just never know. Like, that's actually quite nice. So I'll sew all these, get them ready for tomorrow. I'll go through my stash and get all these little bits and pieces ready to start decorating. So if anyone wants to join me, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Literally all this is scrap pieces of material. I've just cut down 2 inches across and placed them down. Yeah, so little doilies, bits of trim, little bits like this, little charms can be hung on them. It's a real good way of using up your scraps, and really cool to go into a journal. So that's it for me. Like I said, my last video was literally half an hour long. I wasn't going to refilm the whole lot because it's just so hot in here. So yeah, see, this is a piece that I've just grabbed off the table, which will more than likely go somewhere. Yeah, too hot in here for me. This is what I am going to be doing now in front of the couch. So you know that a lot of mine are quite neutral, apart from this one, the pink one, and this is a bit more sort of deeper red. That would go nice in a rose journal maybe. So you know what I'll be doing this afternoon? Sitting down sewing. I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend and a great start to your new year. And I will catch you back here tomorrow for the decoration if anyone is interested. Yeah, half an hour video just shot down to 10 minutes, but that's the way it goes in the world. So I will catch you later. See ya.